What's going on, guys? Today, NBA 2K has released the top 10 overall ratings of every player. Over the past week or so, they announced the top 10 by position, and we could have figured this out, but they announced it officially, the top 10, and in the order they put it. I don't know if it really makes a difference because the last guy is an 88 overall in terms of if there's more 88s, but this is what the list that they announced. And here we go. LeBron, 94. Curry, 93. Anthony Davis, 92. James Harden, 92. Durant, 91. Chris Paul, 90. Westbrook, 89. Carmelo, 88. Blake Griffin, 88. LaMarcus Aldridge, 88. So we knew all this already, but I just want to talk about the ratings in general and overall compared to last year and my opinions upon it and what I thought about it. So I already mentioned these in 3 previous videos that you can go check out. It should be in a playlist called NBA 2K16 News, I believe. But anyways, a quick wrap up about it. I made a video a while back, probably 3 or 4 weeks ago, about how I was kind of upset by LeBron and KD both being kind of low, where LeBron's a 94 where I thought he should be like a 98, and KD is a 91 where he should probably be like a 94. But, you know, that everyone's kind of getting over the fact about the ratings in terms of modern day players. There's a couple old guys that the ratings were kind of leaked, but I won't talk about that just yet. But, however, I agree with these ratings in this order for the most part. I mean, I don't like Carmelo, but for the most part, a lot of people will put him in the top 10. I'd rather put Paul George there, even though he didn't play much last season, but I do think he's a better player. However, I'm going to compare them to last season. So, LeBron, last year, I believe he ended the year at 95 or 96 or something like that, so it's not super far off. Steph Curry was in 94, so down to 93, which isn't too surprising, especially with this new rating system. Anthony Davis is a 92, down from a 94. James Harden, same thing, 92, down from a 94. Kevin Durant, I believe he ended at 94 or 95, which is higher than his 91. Chris Paul, 90, I believe that's what he was last year. His gold card was either a 91 or a 90, and that's the last of the 90s. And this year there were 6, and I thought it'd be the same top 5, but replace Chris Paul with Westbrook, but they switched it up on us and flipped those two. I thought Chris Paul would be pretty close, and he actually is there, which I was kind of surprised by. But it's more than last year where there was only 4, where it was KD, LeBron, Tim Duncan for some reason. I like Tim Duncan, but he wasn't a 90 overall in terms of how he produced last year and this year. Very special, but not 90. And finally, Chris Paul. So this year they extended to 6 players, which is kind of cool, where they're still being like, alright, these guys are still pretty good. Anyways, so let's go to Russell Westbrook, 89. He started last year at an 88 or an 89, and by the end of the year he was a 94, I believe, and he always won MVP if you ever did my league. So he's definitely going to try to get his rating up. Carmelo Anthony, 88. I believe he stayed that. He was that, I think, an 88 or an 89, and he stayed around that the whole year. Blake Griffin, 88. I believe he was right around that as well, and he stayed around that. To my best memory, he might have been like a 90 or so. LaMarcus Aldridge, 88. He started as an 88, and I think he finished as an 89. So a lot of these ratings haven't changed too much from last year. Of course, LeBron and Kevin Durant seem to be the 2 most, where they dropped about 4 points each, and everyone else dropped maybe 1 or 2. But for the most part, they're pretty close, especially with this new rating system. But just to wrap it up, I do enjoy these ratings being announced because it's kind of cool. I'm probably going to make a video once the game comes out of all the ratings of every player. There are some out there, but they're kind of shaky and not best quality, so I'm going to try to make a very good quality video because I have my PS4 built-in capture card, and I'll try to upload that to YouTube, and I'll maybe talk a little bit beforehand or whatnot, what impressions on the game. I don't know just yet, but that's coming out soon. So thank you guys for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you like this. Comment what you think about these top 10 ratings, because I've been talking to a couple guys in the previous videos about the ratings of certain players and what they think, and maybe like you might be surprised there's no centers in the top 10, and you know, just stuff like that. So share with your friends if they want to know the top 10, or follow at NBA2K on Twitter. And finally, you know, subscribe, because once 2K16 drops on Friday, you know I'm going to be posting that. So guys, have a great day. Thank you for watching. Peace.